We didn't do anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys have not really.
We spent the session basically looking through the sewers.
Yeah.
Back in the sewers, though, should be an adventure. It's part of the system.
Well, is anybody aside from what Russ wanting to continue on, or do you guys want to stop? Because if Russ wants to stop, that's fine. But if everybody else wants to continue on, I'm willing to continue on. It's up to you guys.
I'm good either way. I'm not sure at this time we're going to get into anything long-winded. It's already 7 o'clock, so.
Yeah, I could go another half hour. That's about it.
What's your day like, Jeremy?
I can float for another half hour. That works.
You guys want to do a half hour and then do skill ups and stuff?
Okay.
All right, that sounds like a good what's it called? Compromise. Okay, so last we left, right? You've got new powers. Yes, when you become a servitor. Now, if you get up to level 2 servitor, then you get not another one from that same list. You get one off the next list up. So, if you can please your deity enough. But last we left, you're at the well-maintained wooden bridge with the super long drop under it.
Right. I want to go back down the long tunnel to the roots area, to the warrens, and check out that slimy tunnel.
Slimy tunnel eye. You guys go along the slimy tunnel, and eventually you get to bugs and rats, and then you have 2 different choices. You can either climb down into what appears to be some sort of pit of skeletons.
I wouldn't suggest doing that.
Or you can climb up a slope at plus 10% climb.
All right, so up the slope.
Everybody give me a climb at plus 10.
Boom.
Success.
Fall on my ass.
You slide back down. It's a slow, painful scrape. It removes a lot of skin, but I'm not worried about damage because you can keep doing it until you cheese grater yourself to death.
Hold on. We went.
I like how we have 2 Jeremys in the session now.
We went down this slimy.
Yeah,
slimy thing,
he went slimy to
Oh.
bugs and rats, and then he chose rather than going down to sacrifice pit, he's going up slope.
Yeah, hey, Google Groups, what the hell did you do?
I broke everything. It's gone now.
Oh, well, so much for evil Jeremy. Or
Mirror
Jeremy's
universe
evil
Jeremy.
So,
So
did everybody?
climb up plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Plus 10 climb up, and then down to rat pit.
No, rat pit was the other.
We avoided the rat pit was where we were, and that went down to like skeletons and shit. We didn't want to do that,
Yeah.
so we went up.
Up, and up takes you to. Did everybody make their climb eventually?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
It takes you to it exits into a junkyard dump in like a secret exit. Let's see, through a car boot or trunk. So pretty much you open the trunk from the inside. They have emergency release levers on the inside of cars nowadays. And then you are in a junkyard. Then you discover the junkyard dogs and go back into the trunk. But that is another possible way out. The sign said Cletus's Junkyard.
Hey, Cletus.
Exactly.
I want to get some tobacco.
All right, that's another exit found.
Is the world's biggest tire fire nearby?
Hmm.
You said, sorry, the ghost like being, you said it's D6 max Sam. Is it D6 fail 1 for or 0 for make it?
It's 1/D6 max 12.
You might want to put that in there.
Good idea. 1/ got it. Thank you. Come again. Who knew that magic would be so complicated? All right, but yeah, that's I don't know. I think it's an okay power. Like
I think it's potentially a good power.
it's potentially just because you have the ghost shit, it adds a spin to it, which I'm okay with because I don't know why the game gods hate you, Jeremy. I like it when you have different powers, and by having a couple of different things, you get spin on your shit. That's fine. That's kind of how it's intended to work out. You know, if Jeremy actually ever becomes the great wizard he would like to become, and that we would all like him to become, then he can experiment around with that shit.
Yeah, before we end it today, we should probably go to sleep so that we can try teaching everyone all over again.
Makes sense. So now you guys skid back down the slope. I don't need to roll for that. Back to Bugs Rats. And you can either go into skull-filled sacrifice pit or back to slimy floors.
Swim in sacrifice pit?
It seems Alex is a bit cautious about the sacrifice pit for some reason. Alex, you see in the sacrifice pit is just one lone doll. It's one of those little creepy fucking discarded kids' toy dolls and shit.
With only one eye working?
Yeah.
Let's do a willpower. I want to see what that doll is.
Have a look if you want. Go and look.
I want to go check out the doll.
Okay, so would anybody like to go with the sacrifice? I mean, with him, because I think he wants to go down and check it out. You notice Alex is sticking put. He seems to have no interest.
I wave back. Keep walking.
I'll see what happens. I might do it if I can pull off phase.
Are you doing it now?
Yeah. No.
No.
3 magic points.
3 magic points gone.
Nope. One more go. No.
It's hard to get spells going. All right, so you want to stand there and watch him go to his death by himself?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And Russ, are you wanting to let him go by himself?
I will back him up with a rope.
Oh, all right.
Hold on to a rope that Russ has handed me.
Excellent.
Right,
go ahead and
waist.
give me a climate plus 20 as Russ lowers you into the pit of skeletons and shit.
I am pausing that. And that's a crit.
I was looking forward to the just fucking letting go of the rope and watching the shocked look on Russ's face as he fell backward, and it just shows the fucking horse penis thing. And all right, so yeah, you climb down the rope, and then you begin going through tunnels, and he begins to disappear from view into the sacrifice pit, because it's not just a pit and then everything. No, he's got to go through tunnels and shit. And there's other ways out of here. But one of the things you see appears to be a giant shit demon over there, surrounded by fucking Cupid dolls and discarded children's toy dolls everywhere. And it goes as it looks at you. And give me a sandy roll, just Jeremy, because nobody else can see this. They can vaguely. It's only 1 point goes toward giant shit demon.
Shit golem.
I like how specific your sanity wares are.
Mm-hmm. And it looks at you and it goes, and you begin your dramatic combat. Dun, 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 dun. Fight. And here we go with round 1 of Happy Fun Time. Adventure combat. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Villains are first. Inflicting damage is approved. You are approximately a simple action away from it. For its round, it attempts to vomit on you using its special vomit shit attack. Here we go. It strikes. You are basically covered. What?
Can I attempt to dodge it half?
You can try to dodge it half if you want, if you're not doing anything else this round.
Oh, nothing else this round?
Yeah, dodge is kind of I spend my round getting out of the way of the things.
Okay. Cancel that then. That would have been a success.
Excellent. You decide to let it strike you to see what it does. Excellent. You discover that the shit causes you to be at -30 to all actions until you take an action to clear your eyes/glasses.
Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah. So there you go. And your turn. You're literally covered in shit on the front. If you wanted to flee at -30, you could, or you could stand there and just wipe your eyes.
I attempt to hit the shit demon.
Go for it. You're at -30 to hit the shit demon.
Wow.
And that's a miss.
Nice. All right. We now go to next round.
All right.
So, covered in shit.
Unfortunately, you guys don't have to see this, but you guys can still card horror. Heroes are first with a free reroll. Posing dramatically is approved. If you're posing dramatically, just let me see it in the thing now. They both do the same thing. Both of you guys take card. All right. Jeremy, it's up to you. You get a free reroll.
I'm going to attempt to run away. At -30.
Oh, awesome.
Excellent.
Permanent
Go
plus
for it.
10 added to any of the following skills.
All right, that's a success.
No problem. You flee. You guys see him come running out of the tunnel, literally covered in shit. He was gone for less than a half minute. And he comes back covered in. It looks like he fucking decided to go on a shit slide. He comes running back over. There's a rope hanging down. You managed to. I'm not going to go round by round. Go ahead and give me a climb roll. Do you want to clear your eyes first, I'm guessing, and then
Clear my eyes, climb up.
Great. Yeah, he climbs up. He looks horrible.
Wow.
Wow, man, you smell. What was down there?
A giant shit.
Wow. Who would have imagined that with all those bones down there, that there might be something that would create bones down there?
Nay.
You know what I say? You know what? It might be one of the minions of your master now.
Yeah, he was very brown.
That's true, but we're not in the happy place. I'm gonna go to the happy place first and ask him about that before I try to negotiate with the shit demon.
Come on, man, let's go negotiate. I'm already covered in shit. I got nothing to lose.
Demons.
Actual demons.
Are you happy about these demons, Alex?
Not really.
I want to try and find that waterfall so we can get his ass cleaned up. I know we got to a waterfall from back here somewhere.
Well, you're currently at the climb down area, which you've now determined is a bad idea.
Right. Well, you know, there might be loot down there. We can take out a shit demon. We could fight a shit demon. So we're back in the bugs and rats if we climb up, right?
If you walk over there, you're back at bugs and rats.
Okay. Right. Got it. All right. So down to the slimy passage into the warrens.
Yep.
The only way we haven't gone yet that isn't the blown up one that Matt says we should avoid is the stalactite,
Yeah.
stalagmite passageway.
No, there's a tunnel that leads to the explosion room. The stalactites and stalagmites eventually goes to a flooded area. Apparently, if you want to get your scuba on, there's all kinds of places in here to go get your scuba on. If you don't have a lot of scuba, I don't recommend it unless you're trying to build it up. But honestly, of all the different things to do in scuba diving, this is considered the most dangerous in the world. Tunnel diving, cave diving.
Yeah, it's real good getting stuck on something.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Huh. I could have sworn we found a waterfall back here, but I don't see any other exits.
Because the waterfall led to the giant dome room with the house on top.
Yeah.
Or was it the gazebo room? One of the two.
I thought we got through the contortion hall into the old mines, and something led to that waterfall back there.
It might have been before the contortions room.
I don't think so. This is very weird. All right.
I'm not doing evil shit like having passages shift behind you. You're not in the fucking labyrinth looking for some kid who's been taken by the Goblin King.
Right, yeah, no. I could have sworn we found the waterfall in the old mine area.
Can I attempt to make a memory roll to see if it was before or after contortions?
No.
Okay.
I'm not even sure what you're talking about right now, so you pretty much have to say, I go here, here, here. And
The giant dome room with the house on top.
Oh, that's a ways away from you guys. I'm not even sure. You're going to have to go look for that shit. Yeah.
Right.
It's not close.
Well, if you want to try and do the climb down and get through the contortions plus 30 bit, we can at least say there's an exit on the other side somewhere. Caved in area, I believe. And you always see where that comes out in the red carpet.
And it is the easiest way in the campaign to get a check in contortions. Of course, if you get stuck there. And also, I would recommend having Jeremy go last for some reason on that one.
Right. Okay, so lube gets us a +5.
So
and it's contortions plus. So plus
Jeremy
35.
Jeremy doesn't need any lube for some reason.
All right, so I will go first through the contortions hole in the old mine area. Success.
Hooray! Then Alex?
Crit with the plus 30.
All right, he forgets the lube and just goes on through to the other side. He breaks on through to the other side, yeah.
And here I come to smear all of the walls with a nice layer of shit. And where's my contortions? What the hell is that under?
Contortions.
Contortions.
See? Oh, contortions. Fail! I'm stuck. Ooh.
Oh, there you go then.
Plus 35, and you still fail?
Plus 35? I thought it was plus 5.
Oh, plus 35.
Plus 35.
I made it by 1.
They widened it out, and you're covered in shit.
Right. I made it by 1 then.
Right, you are in an oddly clean, large room. From here, you can either go to another clean room, or you can go out.
Out? What's out?
It goes into a skate park. The skate park is called Go Die Skate Park. This is the one where everybody died. It used to be called something else, but they renamed it Go Die Skate Park. This is apparently where a whole bunch of people showed up and had a big war. It was gang people versus government people versus a bunch of guys in black who moved with an amazing grace that you saw in the news for a long time and then forgot about.
Right.
Okay, so what's the other clean room then?
There also, in addition to the, if you didn't want to go out and just went past it, then you get to cave in, which nobody has gone through that cave in.
So this is all off of the. This is past the.
From it goes oddly clean room. It used to be where you killed a bunch of vampires. To the exit that goes to Go Die Skate Park, and then you can go into cave in, but nobody's ever passed that cave in area because it's hard.
We've got mining.
Well,
what about you said there was another clean room though off of this one?
Oh, yes, and it dead ends. It used to, yeah.
Should we have a look at the cave-in this time and see if our skills of mining could be better?
Let's go for it.
Let's do
Sure.
it.
Everybody give me or who wants to do the primary mining? Who wants to support?
Anyone good?
I'm barely competent in this.
Are there any timbers to use for support structures?
No, God, no. Nobody thought to bring that somebody even figured out the cleverest thing I'd heard. It was the chief Australian figured out the cleverest thing ever.
Yeah.
But but Alex can't do it because it's demons, and you guys don't know about it. So awkward. So it's back to mining unsupported shit, hoping it doesn't collapse on you. Who's the primary miner and who's the support team?
My mining is at learn.
Yep, but you're better than me at learn probably.
All right, I will be primary miner. Let's go.
Okay, don't roll yet then.
Hold on. My mining's actually a bit higher than that.
Okay, cool.
Both of you guys roll support Alex then. Good luck.
And I've got a plus 10 skill card.
Oh,
All right.
Fail.
nice.
Fail.
Nice.
Plus 10 skill.
Go for it.
I get it.
Holy shit. Okay, you change the world a little bit.
Now, does this clear that tunnel for all universes or just this one?
I don't know yet. Right.
Okay.
For this universe, though, it's contortions at plus 30%, possibly including lube. Or possibly plus lube, I mean. Or in your case, other. Right. So,
Lube up, people.
give me contortions at plus 35 if you have either lube or a nice covering of shit.
I'm using a skill fight.
Fail.
No
All right, Phil
problem.
went first and he's stuck in there.
Oh, damn it. I didn't go first. I just rolled. I meant to go last.
Oops. Oh, well, he managed to accidentally get himself stuck in there before you guys go. You look at the shit-covered tunnel and hate him just a little bit.
Because we have to reach it, I am pushing him through. And I
You
don't
just shove me through.
Yeah,
Give me a
that's what we're gonna
strength
do.
roll there, Kinley. I don't think that's enough to get him. You cause him some damage that he regenerates, but, you know. Russ, it's up to you to push him through.
No, that's not going to do it.
Russ leans on him for a while. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. You feel an odd feeling behind you, and you hear, this gives you the impetus to try harder. Go ahead and give me a contortions at negative.
Struggle.
Begin struggling through.
Not just flat contortions because he's already at plus 30?
Yeah, it would end up being flat. This causes him to buck his hips and wiggle.
Oh, man. All right, all right.
It's like a reverse glory hole, I'm afraid.
I'm going to pause that. I'm just going to go. I'm doing it.
Oh, pause sync. Here we go.
It gets stuck in there a little harder for you. Well, he's at a total of plus 5 because he's got shit. He's at a negative 30, but he's at a plus 30, so that's a total of plus 5. So if he spends
There we go. Success.
Yeah, apparently the horse did his pushing, and that got him through.
The horse made him suddenly reach down into his soul.
Oh, yeah. He's in a long tunnel now, whimpering slightly.
All right, lube up.
I play plus 5 skill.
Success contortions.
Okay.
I got it.
All right, you guys go on through. You go through long tunnel until you get to a maze. Who would like to be the chief navigator, and who would like to try the support?
I think it's obvious. Well, it's me.
Support.
All right, go ahead.
I'm supporting.
Fail on support. Fumble on support.
Okay, negative 10 and good luck.
Yeah, that's a fumble.
Looks like you rolled a 25, Matt.
No. That's the last roll. Oh,
Oh,
plus
okay.
you didn't fumble. I think it was Phil that did.
No, Phil fumbled.
Did you make yours, Russ?
No.
Cool, so you're negative 10 total there, Alex. Good luck.
No, we're negative 10.
Yeah, he fumbled.
No, one fumbled.
Yes.
I thought it was
One.
negative 5.
No, negative 10 for fumble.
They were lost.
All right, so now we get a roll random to see which way you go. Let me see what the choices are. 1, 2, 3. Right, roll a D3 for me there, Alex.
2.
Cool. Ooh, good choice. Right, you go into some strange shit. Let me give you a picture of this because you actually get a fucking picture.
Right, strange shit.
No, you'll have something else you want to write as soon as I show it to you. And reveal areas. There you go. You guys. Oh wait,
We got the card pile up.
There you go.
Sweet. Ooh, are we at the blue place?
You are at the blue place. The people are not there. They are there for scale. Essentially, it's strange blue. The floor, the walls, everything, strange blue crystals. There's no way out. But everybody, give me essence rolls.
At times 3? Essence times 3, Logan?
Essence times 3 is good.
All right. Nope.
The same information for an essence times 1, but you get a check in essence if you get times 3 or less.
Nice.
Nope.
9.
Okay, so only Matt made it?
Yep.
All right. These are strange caves full of blue crystals, only one way in or out. Although when you go into the blue crystal caves, there are several different rooms and such. There's even a little cistern of what appears to be water in there. And you
Stop! Did that get projected?
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought when I
No
stick
worries.
this up, it mutes it.
No problem.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
We
all stopped, though. I mean, you got real authority in your voice there.
I'm yelling at my dogs because they're yelling at the mailman.
Well, apparently it works on humans, but not dogs.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's a system of 6 different rooms all made from these blue crystals. And in here, it's a magic dampening field from hell. In order to get any spells cast in these rooms, you would need a willpower times 1 roll.
Ooh.
You're not sure what the deal is with that, but there you go.
And anyone can attempt that willpower?
Yeah, sure. If you want, if you are casting a spell, yes. Then
Okay.
you do it to it.
So there's no other sign of like life or anything here, or
No. It looks like it's got fresh water.
Would a geology roll help here?
Yes.
This is fucked up. Okay. Let's try some geology rolls. I think that's a fail. That's a fail.
These seem to be rocks of some sort. You're no expert, but you're going to guess yes.
Matt?
He doesn't think they're rocks, actually. He thinks you may be mistaken. Oh. He slowly floats away, not knowing what's going on. Help me. So,
All right.
back to the maze.
Is the water accessible? He may want to wash himself off.
Yes.
If he does, that will pollute this water, which does look like it slowly bubbles up, but it looks clean right now. So you have a choice between either now it's shit water and he's slightly cleaner, or it stays clean water.
I take a sample of the water.
What?
I take a sample of the water.
All right.
I think he wants to keep that way until we're out because he's getting +5 to his contortion control.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. And I want to break off a piece of the crystals.
You do so. Make a note of it. It isn't easy. Basically, you end up having to use tools to do it, but you get a little piece.
Okay, we go back into the maze.
Into the maze you go. Give me a navigations roll or pop out at random somewhere.
Does anyone want to try and help?
I'll try and support. Fail.
Hey, success.
Ooh. Yay. So
+5.
Yay.
We'll make that one.
Yay. Okay, your choices are back to the cave of blue crystals, into the long tunnel that eventually leads to a skate park, over to a cave-in, or to a tunnel branching off.
Well, that leaves only one real option.
Tunnel.
You go to a tunnel branching off, and eventually it leads to a long tunnel along an underground river. There are sightless fish swimming around in the river. This, from here, you can either go to a big underground lake like what Gollum lived in, with a tiny rock island in the middle, or you can climb up a slippery-ass waterfall of death, or you can go along a riverbank where somebody has constructed a stone gazebo.
This is where the waterfall is. Yeah, there should be ropes on that waterfall, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, there may or may not be ropes on the waterfall, but this is the waterfall of cleaning Phil off. It is deathly cold. It makes you happy to stick him under it and watch him sputter for a while. You might have gotten hypothermia, but damned if he doesn't just regenerate it. So you keep him in misery until he's clean.
I want to go sit in the
room with
gazebo.
sightless fish. Gazebo.
Sorry, what? Wait a minute. What was Jeremy starting to say before he got cut off?
I just want to go hang out in the gazebo.
It said in the gazebo, somebody has written Phil Poitier was here, and then there's a Kirby or Kilroy picture.
Oh yeah.
All right, so it's the same thing.
Either
I have
that
my
or
mining
somebody's
tools.
been fucking faking your name.
I have mining tools. I want to take. Oh no, those didn't come through the hole.
That was us.
Yep.
We did that. All right, so off of this is a long tunnel we came from. There's a waterfall.
There's the big underground lake that Gollum lives in, or
That
the
we
gazebo.
do not go to. We do not go to that lake. That is where we die.
Or the slippery waterfall of death, or the golden lake.
And I remember there was some kind of passage past the gazebo too.
Yeah, it continues on past the gazebo to long, curvy tunnel.
Right, we've been down there. There wasn't much down there, if I remember correctly. So, checking the waterfall, is our climbing gear still there?
Yes, it gives you a climbing of +10 already set up.
No.
Do you guys want to climb up the waterfall?
Go for it.
It's a total of +10 because the waterfall is a real bitch to climb up.
Right.
You now wonder why you were suffering getting washed under the waterfall before, now that you have to climb up it. Life sucks for you.
I think that's a success. Yes.
Say it's +10?
Total.
Success. Yeah.
Ooh. Excellent. Everybody made it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This brings you to a tunnel that leads either to a big waterfall room or to natural tunnel. You just came from the waterfall room. So it leads natural tunnel. From natural tunnel, you can either go to skeleton stuck in contortion rock.
Yes.
Or a small cave with vents for fresh air and a small pond with mushrooms growing.
Oh, yes. I'm going to go get a mushroom.
All right. You take one. You don't know if it is the notorious death cap or something else.
Yeah, I probably should have biology first. Oh, well.
You have it in your hand. Would you like to put it in your mouth?
Yeah,
see what happens?
biology. I want to biology it or whatever.
Botany is what we're looking for.
All right. Botany. Success.
Yeah, your base bot or your success in botany tells you that eating mushrooms that you find in nature is a really poor idea because about half of them are poisonous.
Do I know what this one is?
You don't think it's poisonous, but there's many different kinds of mushrooms that are poisonous that look like the non-poisonous ones because God is a dick.
Yep. Even experienced mushroomers get people killed.
Uh-huh.
It's that bad.
I actually know a real-life mushroomer. He lives in Indonesia. Hooray.
He's not dead yet?
No, he retired.
Good for him.
And
all right.
Feeling lucky, punk. I'm going to eat it.
All right. Give me a luck roll. You should be just fine. Come on, fail me a luck roll just for added hilarity. No, you're fine. All right, you eat it. You feel validated. So your choices are, you're in natural tunnel. You can either go back to the tunnel that leads back to the waterfall that you just got done climbing up, or you can attempt to go through skeletons stuck in contortions rock. And that leads either to one way or the other, but the either way is contortions.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Let's wrap.
Hang out in this room. We should be pretty close to the undermarket, because the mushroom room was right next to the undermarket.
Hold on. How did you guys get in here in the first place? When
You're thinking of a totally different mushroom room, dude.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of the one where he actually grows the mushrooms.
you guys have been in here before, you guys must have got in some other way, because we got in through a cave-in area that we dug through just now.
Yeah, I don't know how we got in here. We must have got in through the maze somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, we wandered our way through the maze. I started drawing up the maze the first time, and then after like the fourth room, I'm like, this is getting too annoying to try and fill in.
The maze had 4 ways off of it. One's where we came, one was the cave-in, one was the blue crystals, and one was the tunnel that is here.
That went to another cave-in that we cleared.
Right. So either there's a way. What's the way past the?
We came in through the contortions room the first time.
Are you sure the way past the gazebo is not a way out?
Pretty sure that's not a way out.
I think it might be. Let's go for it.
Well,
Check it out.
Go down
it's nothing scary. I know that.
Right.
Yeah, it's not, we lived. We can go down the curvy tunnel.
Give me climb rolls at +10 to go down the waterfall. There's a rope already set up. If you fail it, then you may be trying to grab the sides of the tunnel to not get swept into an underground river.
Success.
Yeah, this is a nasty fail one.
Yes.
Everybody made it?
Yeah.
You guys go along the long tunnel along the underground river with the sightless fish. And then eventually you come to a gazebo. Then you go through a long curvy tunnel. Then you do a climb roll up. Eventually you fucking make it. Even if you fumble and land on your head, you will get past it. And then you go into a long tunnel. And then you go to a really large round cavern, very high up. In the very center of a hole, it seems to be a small house that all the walls are flush with the sides of the hole in the top of this big cavern. There's no easy way to climb up there or anything like that. There's no clues as to which house it is and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. So, we did have a GPS location.
We GPS that and marked it on a map.
Yeah.
We need to go back there while we're on the ground level.
And then that takes you to a long tunnel, a steep slope down, no climb roll, another long tunnel. Then you enter a cavern filled with books, all of which have been ruined by water damage. They seem old but are completely illegible and useless. Then you get to skeletons underwater and then flooded. And
we didn't swim through anything.
Huh?
That must have been where we turned around.
I have no freaking idea how we got in here the first time, because it's not there. There's 2 cave-ins, and we did not mine a cave-in. I know that.
Well, this might be where you swam under the flooded thing, maybe to somewhere else, but you're not really sure. It looks risky as shit. And
I have no idea how we got back here.
If you were to drown, you're in the right zone to do it.
I don't think we swam at all because that's a bad idea in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, can we do the Highlander walking underwater and not die thing?
No, the movie's the only place that walking underwater works. But you will die, and then if somebody pulls you out and gives you CPR, then you'll be back alive.
You said this was a skeleton. What, skeleton lake or something?
Skeletons are underwater.
Yeah. This is the flooded library. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing else off the dome?
Yeah.
Because there was also that lake with the island in the middle of it back here.
Yeah, that was back by the waterfall room.
Yeah, that's a totally different direction there.
And I don't want to go in there because it's scary.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's off the waterfall room.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess it's back through the cave-in we cleared. There's 2 contortions plus 30. One contortion plus 30, and we can go into the Godai skate park.
Well, I was gonna say, if you wanted to get out, like if you just said, okay, we're done, since you're with Russ, it's really easy. You just end up wandering around for a couple hours, and he goes, oh, I think it's this way and this way. And then you end up in a different place, and then he walks you around for a couple hours, and you end up in this place again, and then you are somewhere easier to get out.
To finish it off, because it's close by to get out anyway, do you want to quickly walk back to your master and ask about the shit golem?
I'm not sure if he'll be able to find it from here.
The demon?
No, the way back to the city.
Oh, I don't know how to get there from here. I know how to get there from the apartment, but I don't know how to get back there.
No, you do with your power though.
Oh.
Huh?
Can I do that? Can I go to the ghost city with my power?
No, you need to actually navigate around to what your power is allows you to go to a different sewer or back again, not to just pop around within the sewer, not knowing where anything is.
All right, so we'll have to go to a different sewer for us to get out.
Yeah, and well, you go to a different sewer, you find an out, and then you go back to this sewer, and then you can exit here and go to a really nice mansion and get cleaned up.
Yeah.
I like this idea.
You do so. It's 4 painful hours of trudgery later. Yeah, you end up having to rent a car because no taxi will stop for Jeremy.
I was cleaned off in the
Oh, that's
waterfall.
right. Damn. All right. Yeah. Eventually, you get a taxi. They don't like you anymore. You tip them extra. They take you home. Yeah. No problem. End of adventure. Discard any cards you don't want. Take a refill. Grab 3 pause. So maybe you get some pause cards. This is not a prestige mod. This is just normal exploration.
Can you give us the card table back?
Yes. Yep.
I am quickly going to use my +20 writing skill to attempt to get a check-in phase.
And I'm going to do the same for a check and heal.
Oh, can we do the lesson or the teaching real quick?
That's a good idea. Yeah, you guys sleep and teach. Sure, I'm good with that.
I did it! I made my check and heal.
Weird.
Yeah, just made it. Nice.
Right, I got healing. I will attempt my teaching.
On who?
This would be on Jeremy.
Cool.
You know that he is incapable of learning magic. I mean, we all wish he could, but
we just give him that unbeliever power.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I can learn a spell.
That's weird.
Picks up a spell, and
Wow.
I pick checking teaching.
Hold on, I will put the spell into Roll20 so you can copy paste it. This is the first one, the healing train. Yeah.
Yep, it's the cure disease poison.
That's a good one for him because he likes to play in shit.
He likes to eat mushrooms. He has no idea.
That too. Here you go, and I will say it out loud. I will say it out loud for the viewers at home because they might want to know. Cure poison/disease. Casting time 1 round. Range self. Duration instantaneous. Magic point cost 2. You are now free of any poisons or disease. An easy spell.
And I will try and teach Russ because I think it's one of the rare spells I have left that I didn't fumble on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and teach him air magic.
Okay.
Wow, something is going on really funky with this.
I have no idea what. It could be their servers are going through all kinds of hell. I don't know.
It's just saying rolling the dice.
Yeah, I suspect it's their servers.
Wow.
No?
No.
Oh.
It's a brand new skill.
And
Close.
what else you want to teach me? Fire spells?
I will give it a try. So I need to make what a teaching roll or a successful spell roll.
Which one would you like to try first?
Because
both eventually.
I think I have both at learned. So
all right.
Let's try it.
Pick one first.
Fail.
Okay.
All right.
Great. You're done.
So I have healing magic, and I am going to attempt the healing magic to try and get a check in.
Good idea.
Oh,
And you're done for the day. You see, as I said, totally incapable of learning spells.
I got face.
I can still do the sword spell though, right?
Oh,
Well,
here comes the
Yeah.
All right.
everybody,
I got 50 in that, dude.
everybody give me sandy rolls as you watch Alex turn into a ghost. Hooray!
All right. Sanity.
Success. 1.
1 point each toward phased beings. You can write in parentheses after that, fuck Alex, fuck him and his goat ass, if you wish. Yeah, 5 seconds of haunting. It seems to go on and on.
Oh.
It's at that point that Russ's crotch goes, "Nay!" Yay!
So put the sword back, pull the sword out, and okay, sword's away. But still no crit.
Someday.
And the mission refill.
Yeah, learning magic in this system is the hardest I've ever seen from any game. But when you, if you can get on a roll with it, then yeah, it's not that bad. But for you, for some reason, I don't understand it, Jeremy.
I gotta lock it in if anybody gets victory cards.
I got a victory.
You want to play it now before too much bad shit happens to you?
I'll play it now.
I got fried laptop.
Victory!
Cool. Laptop explodes in the living room for no reason at all.
I don't know who.
Victory is locked in.
Not mine.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Did you take your end the mission, Matt?
Fate. Yes.
Which one's that, Matt?
Bad guy of GM's choice gets 4 cards. If another NPC is involved in card play or becomes involved, this is negated. Or at the GM's option, he can draw new cards, a different NPC.
Here we go. Let me see if he got any neat shit.
You might get fuck you cards.
He has gotten a replenish. He discards all of his cards to play his replenish. Aha, he says. The replenish is now on top of the stack. If somebody has something to grab that shit with. No? All right, then he takes 4 new cards because he is fucking evil. I'm so bad, he says. Anti-greed. All greed cards are discarded immediately.
Don't have one.
Yeah, well, that worked out well for you. He has a flamethrower plus 20. He likes it. Dissemination, yes. And a replenish. Nice.
God damn it.
All right, so he's going to discard the flamethrower card or go and use it on one of his henchmen. And then he plays the dissemination card. He's not giving anybody any cards, but he will take 3 more.
You're not going to replenish the dissemination.
Now.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
replenish is different then.
Yeah.
So he gets endless card play, and we're done with 1 victory point. So 4 paws for everybody.
Well, I would wait and see because his shit may affect you. That's the only reason I'm figuring it out. Okay, so now he discards those, and now he's playing his replenish.
4 more cards.
Believe me, if it was not potentially important for you guys, I would not give a shit about his card. But he may get like a yin yang or something.
Right.
Okay, so now he has sweetness and light. Something good happens to the bad guy. He plays it. Insta-hero. He says. He gets discarded his happy holidays and draw a new card. And round revision, that's no help. Oops. Fuck is that? Restyle character. No. He's done.
Oh.
Yay. Okay. All right.
Did we have any victories or anything?
1. So
1
everybody
victory.
gets 4 hero points.
For the 3 for the mission for today's thing, and then 1 for the victory point.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You are correct.
All right. Trying to roll a 7.
Do we gain sanity at the end of the session?
Did you do anything that's gain sand worthy during this session?
No. Can I still play my more sanity for me card, even though we weren't awarded sanity?
Sure. Go for it. I don't mind.
So I'm going to go D4 sanity.
Yeah, well, gaining the extra sandy will help comfort you from the realities of Alex Kinley and a guy with a horse cock.
Oh, great. Love.
You know that
Yes.
one or both of those people will.
Essence has gone back up again 1 point.
Did it go down?
Yeah, it went down 2 times because I died.
Oh, yeah.
I'm building back up my stats.
That'll work.
Be a great wizard one day.
Oh, that's a 7.
Holy shit.
I actually get to bump up one of my skills, maybe.
If you
So I've never gotten this far. Now I have to get under
Which stat is it?
willpower.
Oh, what's your willpower currently?
11.
Okay, so you need to roll
55.
higher than a 55. So you need a 56 or higher.
Well, that didn't work.
Now, if you want to spend a hero point, you still need a 56 or higher.
I'm pausing. There we go.
Yes.
That's good, yeah. I thought it'd be essence, and I was just imagining him getting a 20 essence with no spells and just laughing until I beat him or something. Well, he's got one, but that he's never been able to do it. And every time he tries it, he gets a fumble, and he's not allowed to do it anymore for that day. Because, the spellcasting gods hate him a lot.